Greetings, everyone. This is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California, with another update about politics in Livingston. In a previous video, I touched on the recall of 2010 and how nasty it got. And I talked about how 3 members of the current council became subjects of a recall effort this year. Just when I thought things couldn't get stranger, at the Tuesday, June 15th City Council meeting, Councilmember Soto was served with a recall notice. Not long after, Councilmember Soto came under fire on Facebook for comments made during a Merced City Council meeting while representing the Merced Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. One of the reasons seemed to be a lack of a strong disclaimer given that she was only representing the opinion of the Merced Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and in no way representing the views or opinions of the Livingston City Council as a whole, which has led to questions being raised about the professional relationship between Councilmember Soto and the local cannabis businessmen whose proposed project was being discussed at the time, even to the point of requesting the correspondence about a proposed cannabis project in Livingston by the same businessman. One of the things I know I would be interested in learning more about is what seems to be the dispute over fees and what is meant by an additional 3 ordinances regarding this project. Then, only a few days later, the Merced County Sheriff accused a county supervisor of directing a veiled threat towards one of his deputies, who just happens to be the subject of a recall. Now, some people are wondering what exactly the supervisor was supposed to have meant when he said, as reported in the Sun Star, that he could get in trouble at his job. Get in trouble at the job? What could get a deputy in trouble at the job that even has a shred of relevance when facing a recall? I have reason to believe the statement could refer to a question that's been floating around town, that the mayor pro tem was phoning into city council meetings while on duty as a Merced County sheriff, and if the sheriff knew about it and approved it. I'm leaning towards the sheriff not knowing about that particular question floating around town. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said anything that could have made it the focus of even more attention than it already had. But those are just some of my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Photo credits and articles cited. Any views or opinions I express on these videos are my own and do not represent the views or opinions of the City Council or City of Livingston. Unless, of course, I am using direct quotes or video from City Council or other public meetings, then it's pretty obvious whose opinion is whose. Copies of source documentation available upon request.